oblique armbar to get up progression. There are 4 progressions in this. You might not do all of them. You might never progress to the top. They're kind of for different reasons, but if anything, the first couple progressions are a great way to start learning how to roll, how to connect to your obliques, how to get that rib and hip relationship that a lot of us need to really progress in strength training. So here's how to set it up. So you're going to start in an open knee position just like this. This is what we mean by oblique right here, kind of like a 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle at the knees, I should say. And then your feet are together, and we're just going to kind of rock back and forth. You're going to be on the ground to do this, and you're going to grab a kettlebell, okay? The goal when you roll is to make contact with the ground and be able to push your down knee into the ground so that you can find some outer hip tension on this bottom leg. And I like to use a pad. You can use a yoga block, a rolled up yoga mat, whatever you got. I got this ab pad right here. It is perfect. I can find that pressure every single time. So the first progression here is a roll. My feet are facing each other. As I roll, I let my body as a full cylinder scoot to the side just like this. I am now on my bottom shoulder and my bottom knee is pressing into this. Once I'm in this position, I've got my hip on the ground. My top leg is kind of pushing away, so I get some outer hip tension as well. So I've got the glutes on the outside working pretty good. I've got 3 points of contact in this foot. That's really important. And I'm thinking about pushing my kneecap away from me. If you notice, when I do that, it pulls me over into an even more stacked position where the top shoulder is over the bottom shoulder, the top hip is over the bottom hip. And right here, this is the first step. This is the iso hold. This is a great way to connect your hips to your obliques and really start to open the hips and the shoulders up. So just relax in this position right here. Push down with this knee, push long with the top knee, feel the glute and the oblique working. We want to make sure that the shoulder blade is kind of scooped underneath so you get some serratus. These are your armpit muscles that wrap around your rib cage. That's going to connect you even more to your oblique on this top side. And we've got full body tension from my right foot here all the way up to the kettlebell on this right hand. So you're going to hold and breathe in this position. You can hold just like this. Inhale, exhale, reach. I'm reaching my fingertips towards the ceiling. If you feel comfortable and your neck has enough mobility, you can look at the kettlebell just like this. That is step 1. Step 2 is now we're going to roll in and out of this position. It's the exact same goal. Inhale, exhale, same stack position. Now we're literally going back to step 1, which is the hold, but we're rolling into it and out of it. So you notice my hips are rolling. I'm finding the 3 points of contact, and I always end up in the same iso hold position. When you're moving, you are exhaling. When you're holding in an iso position like this, you're going to inhale. Exhale back. Inhale, roll. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now, progression 3 is taking this movement pattern and going up to the next level of mobility for the shoulders, which is the elbow. So this is now going to become an armbar roll to get up. Same thought process, but you're coming up to the elbow. You want a flat hand here. You want to reach away from the elbow in this position. And we want to get a long exhale as you come up to find your obliques. Once you're at the top, inhale slow. Roll back down slowly. Inhale, exhale as you go. Start the exhale before you roll. Inhale, back down. If you start the exhale before you start rolling, you will feel your abs, which will help you have to use less momentum. You want to be able to use your core on this. It's a great ab drill. All right, last but not least, coming up to the hand now for this progression. Everything is the exact same. We are going to start the exhale before. Elbow, hand, fingers facing away. This is a very difficult position to be in. You shouldn't push this too hard. We want to make sure the shoulder's scooped under. Eyes are up, sternum's up, inhaling slowly. Elbow, roll, back down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. That's how it's done. Good luck, guys.